Hello, and welcome to our list of the top 10 rappers of all time. These artists have not only defined the genre of hip-hop, but also pushed the boundaries of music and left a lasting impact on the world of entertainment. They have each created a legacy that will be remembered forever. From the East to the West Coast, this list has rappers from each side. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Number 10. 50 Cent. Starting off at number 10, we have 50 Cent. With a career spanning over 20 years, Curtis James Jackson III, better known as 50 Cent, has sold over 30 million records worldwide and is one of the most recognizable figures in hip-hop. Born in 1975 in Queens, New York, 50 Cent rose to fame with his debut album Get Rich or Die Tryin' in 2003, which featured the hit single In Da Club and was certified 9 times platinum in the United States. In the year 2000, 50 Cent was shot 9 times outside his grandmother's home. A shot to the throat deepened his voice, and consequently made it one of the most unique voices ever in rap. 50 Cent's survival of the shooting earned him immense respect and street credibility in the industry. Known for his storytelling, flow, and delivery, 50 Cent is also known for his ability to reinvent himself and adapt to the changing industry trends. He's also had a successful acting career, starring in several movies and TV shows such as Power and Den of Thieves. He's also known for his business acumen, being involved in multiple business ventures and entrepreneurship, including G-Unit Records, G-Unit Clothing, and G-Unity Foundation Incorporated. 50 Cent is also a successful businessman, as well as a motivational speaker who has published his memoirs. Number 9, Nas. With a career spanning over 25 years, Nasir bin Oludara Jones, better known as Nas, has sold over 3 million copies of his debut album Illmatic, which is considered one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. Born in 1973 in Queens, New York, Nas is known for his storytelling, intricate wordplay, and socially conscious lyrics. Nas has released several critically acclaimed albums throughout his career such as It Was Written and God's Son, and is considered one of the most influential rappers in history. His ability to paint vivid pictures with his words and to address important social issues in his music has earned him a spot in the pantheon of hip-hop greats. He's also been actively involved in multiple philanthropy, social and political causes, and his influence in the society has been tremendous. Number 8, LL Cool J. Born in New York in 1968, James Todd Smith, better known as LL Cool J, has sold over 10 million records worldwide and has won 2 Grammy Awards. He rose to fame with his debut album Radio in 1985, which featured the hit single I Can't Live Without My Radio. Known for his storytelling, flow, and charismatic delivery, LL Cool J is also the first rapper to have a successful acting career, starring in several movies and TV shows such as Deep Blue Sea and In the House. He's also known for his philanthropy, being actively involved in charities and community outreach programs. His hard work and dedication to his craft has made him a true icon in the hip-hop industry. He's also known for his contributions to the fitness industry. He's been actively involved in promoting fitness, wellness, and healthy living. He's also been a motivational speaker and has published his fitness books. Number 7, Dr. Dre. After more than 30 years in the industry, Dr. Dre, born in 1965 in Compton, California, and whose real name is Andre Ramel Young, has sold millions of records and produced some of the most iconic hip-hop tracks of all time, such as Nothing But a G-Tang and Still Dre. He's known for his ability to discover and produce successful talent such as Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, and many more. He's also a successful businessman and co-founder of Aftermath Entertainment and Beats Electronics. He's considered one of the most influential figures in hip-hop. His beats and production techniques have influenced countless artists and helped shape the sound of hip-hop for decades. He's also been actively involved in the audio industry and has been credited with revolutionizing the way we listen to music, with his headphones and sound equipment brand, Beats by Dre. He's also been actively involved in philanthropy and has been credited with providing scholarships and mentorship programs for underprivileged youth in the music industry. Number 6, Ice Cube. Born in 1969 in Los Angeles, California, O'Shea Jackson Sr., better known as Ice Cube, has sold over 10 million records worldwide and is known for his socially conscious lyrics, flow, and charismatic delivery. He's also known for his successful acting career, starring in several movies and TV shows such as Boys in the Hood, Friday, and Barbershop. He's also a successful businessman and co-founder of the Big Three Professional Basketball League. Ice Cube is widely considered one of the most important figures in the history of hip-hop. His lyrics and performances have been a source of inspiration for many artists. His contributions to the genre are undeniable and his legacy will be remembered for years to come. He's also been actively involved in the film industry. He's been credited with producing, writing, and acting in some of the most iconic movies and TV shows of the last few decades. Number 5, Jay-Z. With a career spanning over 25 years, Jay-Z, born Sean Corey Carter in 1969 in Brooklyn, New York, has sold over 150 million records worldwide and is one of the most successful and influential rappers of all time. He rose to fame with his debut album Reasonable Doubt in 1996 and is known for his storytelling, flow, and ability to adapt to the changing industry trends. He's also known for his business ventures such as Rockefeller Records, Roc Nation, and Tidal, and for his successful investments, as well as for being a billionaire, according to Forbes. Jay-Z is also known for his philanthropy, his contributions to various charitable causes, and for his ability to inspire and empower others through his music. He's also been actively involved in the fashion industry, being credited with creating one of the most iconic fashion brands of the last few decades, Rocawear. Number 4, Snoop Dogg. With one of the most iconic voices in the history of the genre, Calvin Cortazar Broadus Jr., better known as Snoop Dogg, has sold over 30 million records worldwide and is known for his laid-back flow, charismatic delivery, and iconic persona. Born in 1971 in Long Beach, California, Snoop is also known for his successful acting career, starring in several movies and TV shows such as Training Day and Snoop Dogg's Fatherhood. He's a successful businessman and has multiple investments such as a record label, a cannabis company, and a media production company. Snoop Dogg is one of the most recognizable figures in hip-hop and his contributions to the genre have been immeasurable. He's also known for his philanthropy and social causes. He's been actively involved in promoting education, mentorship, and providing resources for underprivileged youth. Snoop Dogg has also been actively involved in the entertainment industry. He's been credited with creating and hosting some of the most iconic shows, podcasts, and media content in the last few decades. His laid-back flow and charismatic delivery have been imitated by many, but never matched. His influence on the genre is undeniable and his legacy will be remembered forever. Number 3, Eminem. With a career spanning over 20 years, Eminem, born Marshall Bruce Mathers III in 1972 in St. Joseph, Missouri, has sold over 150 million records worldwide and is one of the most successful and influential rappers of all time. He rose to fame with his debut album The Slim Shady LP in 1999 and is known for his controversial lyrics, technical skill, and ability to appeal to a wide audience. He's also known for his ability to tell personal stories, often using his music as a form of therapy. He's also a successful businessman and co-owner of Shady Records, and has multiple investments. Eminem's contributions to the genre of hip-hop are undeniable, his technical skill and storytelling abilities are unmatched, and his influence on the genre will be remembered for many years to come. He's also been actively involved in the film industry, being credited with producing, writing, and acting in some of the most iconic movies and TV shows of the last few decades. Number 2, The Notorious B.I.G. The Notorious B.I.G., also known as Biggie Smalls, or simply Biggie, was born Christopher George Latore Wallace in 1972 in Brooklyn, New York. Biggie sold over 17 million records worldwide and is considered one of the greatest rappers of all time. He rose to fame with his debut album Ready to Die in 1994 and was known for his storytelling, flow, and delivery. He was also known for his larger-than-life persona and his ability to create memorable and relatable characters in his music. Biggie became the face of the East Coast and is still remembered today as the King of New York. His second album, which ended up being released posthumously, titled Life After Death, caught a whole new meaning when he was tragically killed in a drive-by shooting in 1997 at the age of 24, just months after Tupac's murder. Biggie's contributions to the genre of hip-hop are undeniable. His storytelling abilities and larger-than-life persona have been an inspiration to many, and his legacy will be remembered forever as one of the greatest to ever do it. Number 1, Tupac. And finally, at number 1, we have Tupac Shakur. Born Lesane Parish Crooks in 1971, Tupac's mother later renamed him Tupac Amaru Shakur. With a career that was cut short, Tupac, also known as Machiavelli, sold over 75 million records worldwide and is considered the most iconic and influential rapper of all time. He rose to fame with his debut album Tupacalypse Now in 1991 and was known for his socially conscious and often controversial lyrics, charismatic delivery, and undeniable stage presence. He was known for his ability to speak to the struggles and aspirations of marginalized communities, and his music continues to inspire and influence new generations of artists. Although born in New York, Tupac became the face of the West Coast as he moved there at a young age and had a long beef throughout the 1990s with Biggie Smalls, which was known as the East versus West Coast War, which sadly ended in the murder of both rappers. Tupac was shot in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas in 1996 at the age of 25, and fought for his life at the hospital for a week, but ended up succumbing to his wounds. Many of Tupac's friends thought he would make it, as he had also been shot 2 years before and had survived. Pac's contributions to the genre of hip-hop are undeniable. His ability to speak to the struggles and aspirations of marginalized communities through his music has been an inspiration to many, and his legacy will be remembered forever. He had also been actively involved in the film industry, producing, writing and acting in some movies and TV shows. Tupac was also actively involved in social and political causes. His lyrics and performances have been a source of inspiration for many activists, and his message of peace, unity and equality continues to resonate with people all over the world. And there you have it, the top 10 greatest rappers of all time. These artists have defined the genre, pushed the boundaries, and left a lasting impact on the world of hip-hop. Their music, lyrics, and performances continue to inspire and influence new generations of artists. Their contributions to the genre are undeniable and their legacies will be remembered for many years to come. They have each created a unique sound and style that has influenced countless other artists and have helped shape the direction of hip-hop music. They have not only left a mark on the music industry but have also impacted the culture and society through their music and message. If you reached this far, be sure to leave a comment with your thoughts on our list, and feel free to create your own list in the comments section. As always, we want to know what you think. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.